News. What is it?
We do not have any reports of fatalities yet, but we believe that the death toll may be in the hundreds of millions.
Can you hold it in your hand?
Beaverton has only a population of about 8,000, Tom, so this would be quite devastating.
Is it flammable?
Here's Brian Fantana on why everyone who is someone is lining up to smoke crack.
How many calories are in one serving?
And we welcome you, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America.
If you're truly being objective, can news really be bad?
No, we haven't actually seen it, Tom. We're just reporting it.
If you cut the news, does it not bleed?
Been spotted in the water here in Blackrock and Salt Hill, both today and yesterday.
In these trying times, being informed as possible might be the best way to arm yourself against any enemy.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
How can you truly make a moral decision without being well informed?
What does it mean to you now when the team is struggling?
I want to kiss you. I couldn't care less about the team struggling.
In a world filled with good news and bad news, somewhere you'll find me, Sammy 3P, in other news. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of In Other News. I am Sammy 3P, and I have some experts with me, as you know. But first, let's see who we got in the chat. Rachel, how are ya? Lilith, you were first one here. She was here quite early, like 3 or 4 hours. Zombie Box Reviews, Ryu, my big brother Roman, John. Got one of our experts here, Zax. Say poop for me. Yeah, people in the chat, if ever you want to like make my day, just throw poop in the chat. That's always something that I'm going to enjoy. I want to start something off that I read today. President Biden said that there's children all over the globe, and I believe him. Okay, moving on. Our first expert is, well, we'll just bring them all in right now. We have Jacob Ironside, an expert in pretty much memes. The man is a meme master. And we have our literary expert, Eclectic Goat. We might have some other people popping in, but as of right now, that's what we're working with. And you know what? I don't mind. It's a lot of fun. I've worked with these two quite a bit. I mean, Jacob, probably from the start, Jacob was one of the first people that I met in this wonderful little community we have here. And then, wow, the chat keeps going. We got JJR. What is it? JJJ Junior. We have Leonard. It's good to see you. Thank you guys for dropping in. Ship knows. Ship's a Lions fan. And we got down and dirty today, and we absolutely beat the living snot out of the Jacksonville Jaguars. I believe it was 52-6. So that's something else. Big brother Zax right there, Mr. Shoulders. But let's get in. How you guys doing today?
Good, doing good. I'm not really an expert. I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn last night, so.
I mean, you can't argue with that logic. Go. How are you?
I'm still reeling from the fact that apparently there was work involved here, because I didn't know we'd ever done any work.
No, no, there isn't a lot of work. The only little work I had was like this cake right here. I told everybody, Sassy, my friend Sassy's here. Such a lovely person. Phil, love you, buddy. I am. I said, people are saying like you gotta get like a thumbnail that grabs attention, and I was like, you know what? If this one doesn't, then I'm doing something wrong here. But let's get into our our first story, probably the one where we're going to talk about.
People in the front row sure got to see some cake.
Yeah, exactly. There's some cake on that boy. All right, so let's get to our first story, probably the major story that we're going to cover tonight. It appears that Jake Paul wasn't the biggest ass in the stadium. It was Netflix gave viewers a shot of Mike Tyson's bare butt during the pregame interview. And I saw it live. I think we all remember where we were when we saw Mike Tyson's ass.
I mean, he has to have assumed that they were not going to like show that on camera.
It's one of those things like you don't know. It could have been like some weird intimidation tactic, like like check out my hams. Let me take a look at my hams. But yes,
what I think of your questions, my butt.
Yeah, exactly. I've said for years that Mike Tyson is proof that God has a sense of humor, because like you have like one of the most dangerous guys on the planet, and he talks like this, and he likes to raise pigeons, but like meanwhile he can kill you with his bare fists. It's a strange world we live in. But let's continue on. It says the 58-year-old former heavyweight offered up a pre-fight interview in the locker room. He predicted a vicious win, and as he walked away at the end of the interview, viewers were treated to a sight of Tyson's butt in a jockstrap, and I was like, "Was that a jockstrap?" Because like it came up like a thong. It was a very interesting.
I heard it was one of those. I heard it was one of those sumo. What are they called? The sumo loincloth thingies there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like
I can't remember what they're called.
But there's a Black Keys album called Freak Thickness, and that's what I was thinking when I saw them cheeks. Those are no, I was gonna be like that was a choice. They can't show it. I was like, this is it was just weird. The whole thing was weird. A lot of people were saying the fight is staged. I don't think the fight is staged. I think unfortunately, I think it was rigged. Someone shot Mike Tyson in the back with that being a 58-year-old man gun, that the government's got lying around. Poor bastard. There isn't a lot to say. He looked great in his training videos, but everybody does. But and he came out quite aggressive, and then all of a sudden he just stopped moving. So it's anybody's guess what it could be. So that's basically the story we saw.
So a sumo wrestler's thong, I guess you would call it, is called a fandashi. Something like that.
Oh, abadashi. Oh yeah, all right.
The argument I heard was that they knew that if he was going to win, it would have to be in the first couple of rounds, and therefore they made it financially unwise for him to win too fast. That the terms of the contract were that if he won in the first 2 rounds, he actually got more money for losing.
Okay.
And so not that he actually threw the fight necessarily, or that it was staged, but they simply made it so financially more profitable for him to not win in the first 2 rounds that they basically encouraged him to keep going past the point where he'd wear himself out.
I mean, that's plausible. I mean, but I didn't think a guy like Mike Tyson was like hurting for money. But you never know. He's got the guy's been all over the place. He's got his own. I think he's got like a couple weed farms. Like, I can't imagine that Mike Tyson's hurting for cash, but you never know.
Yeah.
But why do it in the first place? I mean,
I mean, who doesn't want to punch Jake Paul in the face? Let's be honest. Him and his brother are two of the most punchable
I think
people.
everybody just heard Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson. Yes, we finally get to see him punch in the face.
Yeah, I mean, but I understand, and you know, the guy, to his credit, can take a punch, but he looked noticeably jarred when Tyson finally did connect. And they said that his punching power was still, you know, relatively up there. You know, so it's anybody's guess on why, but I don't know. I thought the fight between the women was the best fight of the night. That was an actually good fight. This just felt like a publicity stunt, and let's see what does Zombie Box have to say? It was like it was rigged. Yeah, I said his training video. You know, oh, cool. All right, we can do that. We'll definitely do that for.
It does seem to have gotten those ladies some good publicity because everyone has said, "Yep, fight sucked, but the fight between the women was great."
Oh no, it was awesome. Right. Let's get my Mon Capitan. So we have another expert and friend of the show. I just sent him a link. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. He is one of my favorite people on the planet, and he's going to be jumping in to help us out. But yeah, no, it did feel strange.
I can indirectly check off that bucket list thing.
Yeah, you got that. We were just talking about how we got to get you on his show, but like I said, good friend of mine helped get me started in this whole YouTube circle here. Roman of the Empire.
Ahoy, friends! I was promised a lot of blackmail ass. That's why I'm here. Other people are here for other reasons. I understand that, but that's why I'm here tonight, my friend. It was glorious. It was glorious. And terrifying.
Yeah, I think he knew.
Excited
like, I'm going to show America my ass.
When he heard about the black buttons.
I did. I was watching live, and everybody in the living room screamed. Now I don't know if it was for the reasons that everyone else was screaming, but we all screamed. So it was solid. It was good. It was good.
I tried.
There
really
it is.
I was gonna blow us up.
Well, what blew us up was Mike Tyson's ass. That blew us up.
Them geeks. That's what I said about the thumbnail. I was like, if this doesn't grab attention,
it's true.
But
I feel like more people are talking about this shot than they are the fight. They're talking more about this shot, more about this shot than any of the ones taken elsewhere.
Oh, truth.
It was one of those beautiful things. Oh, and actually, you didn't get. You know, you're a late host. You didn't get a proper intro, so we're gonna do that. Hey guys, Roman's here. All right.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, dude. What about that first fight though? With the out of shape, looked like they rolled out of the I don't even know what that was, like the donut shop in the morning.
The little Indian man versus the SoundCloud rapper.
Zoinks.
And I really don't like when they got the frilly shit going off of their
oh dude.
Their shorts.
They had so much bling hanging off their bits. It was terrible. It was like that was uncool. Yeah, because it was like a gladiator kind of thing, except it had I don't even know how to explain it. Everybody saw the fights. I assume everybody saw that stuff. But yeah, they had like bits and pieces, and there was, I think I saw like the ball sack thing that you put on the back of the car. There was just all kinds of things going on there. Yeah. It was bad. It was bad.
No, man, it was terrible. Although I will say the Indian guy who won, his ducking and weaving was something to be admired.
It was. It also looked very, quite honestly, that looked pretty staged, but then he humped the dude. And then it made
I
me
was
think
gonna
that was
say,
probably not staged.
Yeah, what was that?
that was the
What?
most insane
What?
shit. I can't believe no one's talking about the jailhouse grape that occurred.
Oh,
Like I was,
Lord. That was terrible.
Goat. I know you didn't see it. So what
I was gonna
happened?
say I need some stills here or something.
It was bad. It was bad.
To quote my friend Vex. Okay. What happened was he pressed this guy. He is trouncing this dude. The guy came in very lethargic, and then there's this teeny tiny little Indian guy, and he gets him up into the road. Yeah, he's bobbing, he's ducking,
he was crazy.
he's shucking and jiving. I mean, he's all over the place. He couldn't have been. Okay. I thought he was going to say something. Yes, you listen. You listen to my friend Gooch. You listen to him.
The Gooch.
You'll find yourself in between Tyson's cheeks, and he's got that little thong on, and it goes in between. That really seals in the flavor. But going back to where we were, so he's got this guy in the corner of the ropes, right? And then all of a sudden he turns this dude around, grabs both ropes, and just starts humping him. And I was just like,
bizarre.
What?
Are
we?
I've never seen anything like that in a match before. I mean, that was like an episode of Oz. It was not good.
No, it was insane. That was
totally certain that this wasn't just done as a
Wrestling
Federation show.
I was waiting for what is it, Logan Paul to come in and get tagged in, but apparently all you need to do to evade Mike Tyson at this point is just like step quickly to the left. But you could see like I said, his aggression at the beginning of that fight, he tweaked something because he started moving slowly. He was waiting for Paul to come to him, but Paul had a longer reach than he did, and it wasn't a good strategy.
And youth, my friend, and youth.
Yes, and I was gonna say the Tyson I know was just gonna, and why I understand a lot of people think it was staged. It was like, well, the last time we saw this guy fight was 20 years ago. So yes,
his training fights though, Sammy, the training videos you saw were far better than the actual fight was. If he had done what he did in the training videos, but I heard what the GOAT was saying, because I had heard the same thing about contractually it was not advantageous because he did need the money. I heard, you heard him talk about that. So, all right, I get it. $20 million is a lot of freaking money. All right.
We can ask the chat, and if you are watching on Twitter, I implore you to jump in. Jump in on the YouTube. The link is in the description. Please like and subscribe to the channel and follow everybody here. We're all relatively meek channels. We could all use your stuff. And every single one of these content creators are they're excellent. I've worked with all of them, and I call all of them friends, and it would mean a great deal. But we'll ask the chat, guys, was it rigged?
Stop with this work blasphemy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's Sunday night. I'm having a drink. I can't do that at work, but I could do it at work, but it wouldn't go well.
But no, when you're talking about the humping on the rope things, that seems like something that you'd see in like the
I'm gonna see if I can find that for you, Sammy.
But it seems like something you'd see in the Wrestling Federation, not in boxing. It's like what you'd see as part of a wrestling show thing.
Seems like it's something you would see in prison.
It
doesn't look like it was a dominance thing.
Oh, okay.
But like it's right up there. It's right up there with like slamming people over the head with chairs when we know darn well that they're not really being hit with a chair. Or wasn't there a time where like somebody took Vince and stuck his face in some guy's ass?
Yeah, I mean, well, if you want to talk about the Vince McMahon shenanigans, I
got so weird so fast.
But I'm just saying, like that's the kind of weird stuff that shows up in the Wrestling Federation.
Here, I'm going to share my screen with you, Sammy. And no one's going to thank me for this, though. So just be warned on that.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, no, this is a news show. Some viewers might find the following footage disturbing.
You're going to. It is just because it's disturbing. Hang on, give it a second. It's just going to rotate back through.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that is not what I was visualizing in the first place. That is real weird.
No, I was gonna say it wasn't like it was like no, he's just started humping this dude, and every
that ref is like, what the hell?
What?
He's like, I need to get paid more for this.
I don't even know how to call this. Is it a technical thing? I don't even know how to get off.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Dickhead doing the women's thing took a point away from her because I don't even know what they were trying to do. Gooch was trying to explain to me the finer dynamics of it, and Gooch was also saying everybody looks good in a training video. So it's
all right,
yeah,
I guess.
no, hold on. Let's just see how long we can get away with keep this going.
I thought
you can pull this anytime you want.
I thought you meant like a showman macho thing. No, that really does look like.
No.
Yeah, it's a dominance.
That's
okay,
creepy.
okay. Zombie Box Reviews is saying Sammy 3P Mike is 23 mil in debt. So that might have something to do with it.
What is he doing with his life?
I have no
He's
idea.
older than I am at this point. I watched Mike Tyson when he's 4 years older than me. So I remember back in the day when these fights were aired on HBO, essentially free. I mean, everybody had HBO, but you got to watch. I watched the entire rise of Mike Tyson through his, collecting all the belts, uniting the belts, all that stuff on HBO when I was a kid. And it was fantastic. It was glorious. And then they went to that pay-per-view model. And then they went, their audience went from, everybody's watching to 7 old guys who have a lot of money are watching this fight.
Yes.
And it just changed boxing. Then boxing died shortly after. You got Lennox Lewis in there for a little while, but I don't even remember anybody after Lennox Lewis. So this event was a big deal. I actually had, Matt the drummer came over. We're sitting in there, we're eating popcorn. We got beer flying all over the room. It was fantastic. And then we started watching the fights, and then we saw this. This is like the first fight, and it's like, this is going to be a weird evening.
See, all this excitement. We got to see what's going on.
So,
all right.
Apparently, Mike Tyson.
Oh no! I'm sorry, Goat.
Yeah.
You know what time it is. Give me the sports style.
Apparently, the sports of the day is clapping cheeks in the boxing ring.
Now you're onto it.
And the little guy wins.
And we have what was going on in professional cricket today?
Professional cricket, they were chirping.
Yes. Excellent.
Loudly.
All right.
And annoyingly.
Okay, I do love torturing you, but we've done enough. That was Goat with her wonderful sports. I know.
I end up on the news report, on the sports report every time I'm on this show.
Because you nobody does it like you. It was like nobody does it better. But
so apparently one of the reasons that Mike Tyson is in so much debt is because he collects pet tigers.
Oh,
but he has more than one. There's more than one tiger.
According to this, he has an assortment of big cats, including Bengal tigers, mountain lions, and pumas.
And that would do it. I have a dog, and I feel like it's going to bankrupt me. So yeah, an assortment of tigers, I can see that being a problem.
Hey, Blair to Blair's here. Good friend of the show, Blair to Blair.
He's paid $50,000 for each of his cats.
Well, that doesn't account for the $23 million in debt, though, unless it's like you got to get him fixed, you got to feed him tiger chow. I mean, I guess cumulatively you could build up.
I mean, I have a dog that eats like $120 worth of dog food a month, I can't imagine what a pack of tigers eats.
Oh yeah, meat.
I would say the
my
guy who
God.
lost the fight
Dove
that it was
chow,
Mike
yeah.
Tyson. So
Agreed. Yeah, no, Mike Tyson, like I said, it did feel weird. But you know, a lot of it was, and a friend of the show, Jay Goodwin, was bringing up a great point. A lot of us kind of just jumped on that nostalgia train. You know, as someone who grew up in the 90s, very like when you thought boxing, and you know, it's insane considering like he spent a lot of time in prison anyway. You know, but when you thought you know, but when you think boxing, you thought of like Mike Tyson, some of those earlier fights where he's just kind of like in and out.
Well,
Wham bam.
I mean, the earlier
Yeah.
fights, with the exception of maybe like one or two, were, you know, a couple of rounds because but that's his. I mean, even going, I would say if he was allowed to let loose, and I know he wasn't, I think it would have been the same. And I know it's speculation because we can't say for certain yes or no, but I think it would have been a powerhouse versus the inexperienced kid. But he never got to do it. And then he got gassed because he was moving around so much. And then it was basically just him not doing a whole lot of anything for the other 7 rounds.
Yeah, no, it was clearly
It was too bad.
all
It was
right.
too bad.
It was, and it wasn't what we were all expecting. But like I said, I think we all just wanted to watch Jake Paul get his clock cleaned, and you know, it is what it is. But you know what? Damn it, I still respect him for getting in there, training.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I still wouldn't want to fight the guy, and anybody who says that they would is out of their mind. Unless, of course, like you do have 12 hours a day to hit the gym and have professional coaches to spar with, and you know, things
That's
like
like
that.
that funny thing that the younger kids talk about. I could beat a bear. I could fight a bear and win.
Oh yeah,
Bear or
yeah.
Mike Tyson? Pick Bear or Mike Tyson. I pick Bear. I'm picking the bear.
So the
Well, yeah, it's funny that you say bear, because in other news, this bear that's been damaging luxury cars, it wasn't a bear at all. It was a guy in a bear suit. And
Oh my God.
Rick, thanks for joining us, buddy. It's good to see you as always.
It's not even a good bear costume.
No.
No, it isn't.
That's horrible.
So, you know, oh wait, there's slides. Let's see if there's more.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we're
that's great.
all right. So Los
Wow.
Angeles, of course.
Oh, no,
I was
that
gonna
way.
say this has to be like California or like Portland, Oregon, or something, right?
Well, because if it was Florida, it'd be a guy in a gator suit. So, you know,
Hey, Leonard, look both ways, buddy. You know,
that's my man.
Safety first. Safety first. Let's say so. Los Angeles, California has seen its share of bears breaking into cars, but bears caught on camera entering luxury cars tipped off insurers that something wasn't quite right. So, what has been dubbed Operation Bear Claw, the California Insurance
The cops
Department
shouldn't
said
use donut references.
that LA residents were arrested on Wednesday, accused of defrauding 3 insurance companies out of nearly $142,000 by claiming that a bear caused the damage to their vehicles. The group is accused of providing video footage from the San Bernardino Mountains in January of a bear moving inside a Rolls-Royce and 2 Mercedes to the insurance companies as part of their damage claims. The department said the photos were provided to the insurance department. So, like, this is obviously just a poor scheme. Oh, Melvin's here. Everybody, chat, say hi to Melvin. Everyone say hi.
Hell yes. Hello, Melvin. I'm amazed you're awake, my friend.
Yes,
Hello,
what I'm
Melvin.
saying. I really appreciate you being here, buddy. I know that's
Hi to Melvin.
yes. Thank you. Good friend of the channel, Melvin. Melvin
Yeah,
deeply.
why is Melvin still awake? Isn't it
I
like
don't know.
what the hell time? Isn't it like 2 a.m. or something?
It is. It's way late over there.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm coming to the conclusion that people in Europe just never sleep.
Well, they can afford
So,
to.
Detective Ballschmank, what do you think it was in the video? Well, the bear was smoking a cigarette and had a bag of Taco Bell.
Hey, boo-boo.
Yeah, exactly. Said, detectives found 2 additional claims with 2 different insurance companies for the 4 with the same date of the loss. So yeah, they basically recorded a jackass video and sent it to the insurance company. Lovely.
I started to say that seems like a lot of money, but
it's not. You're right. It's not.
142,000. What were those cars again? Wasn't there like a Rolls Royce?
Rolls Royce and 2 Mercedes.
That was like $35,000 per car.
Like the
and you think
like
a bumper
bear
would cost
tamer,
that much.
a bear handler, get a real bear,
Mr.
Had to hire a
Tackrat.
dude in a suit.
That doesn't.
I annoyed Mr. Tackrat earlier with an obnoxious post, and I'm glad he still made it down here. Sorry about that, buddy. I'll be sure to tag you in something else. I'm sure. Oh, here we go. We heard it from his mouth.
Whoa!
32 in the morning, and he still shows up on time. Melvin Deeply,
brother. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm too old.
Yeah, man. Get yourself some lavender tea. Maybe pour, make yourself a nice bath. You don't have to wash out.
Yogi makes a great kava tea that'll put you right to sleep.
Yes, exactly. All right.
It has rupees in it.
They had a
and you might
biologist
get done like the dude in the
from the
first fight,
California Department of Fish and Wildlife reviewed the 3 videos, who concluded it's clearly a human in a bear suit.
Well, he took him an animal.
No shit, says
Wow.
everyone else. That's what Roman says. I was like, guys, I want to reiterate this. This is not a great bear costume either. Like, those are like those novelty like slippers that people wear. Like I had a pair of slippers like this when I was a kid. But
and apparently apparently they couldn't even do much damage to the car.
Yeah, I mean,
well, it's all. That's why they get those. Whatever those look like meat shredders that they have.
No, they are. That's exactly what I was going to bring up. I was like, that's clearly
like,
for like when you're.
Wow, I didn't know bears got opposable.
That's what I use for my carne asada. I have something very similar.
Yeah, exactly. 100. All right, let's.
I'm now guilty of fraud for the sake of like a scratch on my car. That's $35,000.
Oh, this just in. This is wonderful. Friend of the channel and expert panelist Jacob Ironside just sent us this one. Let's take a little gander here. A gander, if you will. Only a slight gander, but let's say pizza shop sells 60 pies contaminated with THC.
Yes, I saw that.
That's a strong word. That's a strong word. Contaminated. That's like it should say like
That's like I
like
accidentally spilled some THC in this
enhanced
sauce.
with THC. Now that's a pizza.
Waka
I
waka.
think
Thank you, Zach.
I think it did actually
There's
make
some pie
people
pizza.
sick.
Oh, that's too bad because
Yeah.
what else? The reason you're eating the pizza should be because of the THC. So if you combine those two, I don't even know what happens. Like a black hole opens.
Well, I mean, anyone who's partaking in THC, like, if you already got a pizza right there, problem solved.
I want to know the name of the place.
Yeah, it was like, and when pressed for comment, the employee was kind of like,
Yeah, it's
What?
what is it? The name of the pizza shop is where is it? Famous Yeti's Pizza. Cannoli, what have you been
Oh my
putting
God.
on pizza?
yeah,
Cannoli!
oh no, friend of the channel, Holy Sasquatch.
He's like, hey, Sassy, what do you want to put in this pie? You want to put a whole bag of pot in there? Yeah, let's do it.
Got some THC in there.
Like, bada bing, throw it in.
Apparently, it sounds like it was THC oil that they mistakenly
okay.
I don't even know what
sent
that
to the
means.
wrong business.
No,
So
they
use that oil instead of regular oil.
No, they ran out of oil, so he went to an industrial kitchen nearby and grabbed hemp oil, but he dumped like the same amount that you'd use for pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And
No.
so he basically like overdosed a whole lot of unsuspecting people.
Oh,
And it
that's
was like,
great.
yeah, they were like,
It goes from this
apparently,
pepperoni is so good to I'm going to throw up in the car
Yeah.
now. Is that a bear attacking us?
Yeah.
no, it's a man in a bear costume.
Yeah, from press the comment, the employee was like, "Dave's not here, man."
Since we're talking about bears, I sent you a video there, Sammy. It's hilarious.
Let me see here. You've yet to disappoint me, Jacob. So let me.
Oh Lord.
Hold on. What's going on? Hold on. Pause.
Oh Lord. Something bad's happening. Something bad's happening. Or we're being attacked by a bear.
Yes, probably.
Let us see. Let us see.
Either that or it's a few raccoons dressed up in a bear suit.
I was gonna say, but why for you not show? Why for you not show?
It's yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna take a page out of my friend Roman's book.
Okay.
Fuck, shit, balls.
Does it come out
channel, Roman of the Empire.
like that when it happens? I feel bad now. I need to up my game.
All right, hold on. What is the title of this?
So the original meme that they were talking about is like there's a whole thing about would you fight a bear once a year or a goose once a day? And the comment is usually like there are too many people who are convinced of their ability to fight a lion. So I own geese, and let me tell you, there are too many people out there who are too confident in their ability to fight a goose once a day.
You know, I'm going from experience. Gooses are assholes. Geese are assholes.
They are, yeah.
Let's see. Lilith. All right. Futurama was okay. Yeah, Dave's not here, man. But let's see what our good friend Jacob Ironside has shown.
Dear Lord.
Be gone, Dex. Oh no.
Hey, you want to go fuck up a car later? All right,
I just made a bunch of pizza.
Let me get my bear suit on.
Let me take the garbage out first. I'm a nice guy. I'm trying to do my share.
No, that is the bear outfit in the garbage can. You know, like the mascot, like mascots do. They use a trash can to put the mascots in.
He does more work than my son does.
I was. What was that line? It was like, I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed.
Have you guys seen the video of the raccoon stealing the cat food?
I have. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, there's
we have the guy who trained him to do that. Right? Or wait, right there. Jacob Ironside, expert raccoon.
True. Raccoon Wrangler, I believe, is the term.
Friend of the channel. we got a theme. The other day it was trail mix, which I was just trolling the shit out of everyone. I can't remember which chat I was in, but I was just letting everyone know. There it is.
Damn it, Jacob, send it.
Welcome.
Okay.
Let's see.
Problem with trail mix is it has raisins in it, and raisins are blasphemy.
Yeah, I mean,
I love raisins. What's wrong with raisins?
I like them in trail mix. Well, you know, keeping on theme,
candy.
Keeping on theme. I saw this earlier, and hold on. This one. The bear has a mirror image Chicago crowds look-alike to shows star Jeremy Allen White. I haven't gotten a chance to watch The Bear. I hear it's great. Oh yeah. We can talk about the trail mix in a little bit. I'll feed everybody in, but I mean, it's just more maybe just being obnoxious in someone's chat, but I kept letting people know the status of where I was on this bag of trail mix because at my desk, you like a snack as one does, and sometimes I wanted some trail mix because the girl at the desk behind me, she had a big bag of trail mix, and I was like, I also have a bag of trail mix, and then I look, no trail mix. So what I did was, as one does, I went out on break and I bought more trail mix, and I thought that everybody in the chat needed to know this, and then not only did I let them know that I now I had an empty bag of trail mix, now have a full bag of trail mix, but I was giving them the ingredients, like, hey guys, there's peanuts in this. Hey guys, cashews, M&Ms and raisins to boot. Friend of the channel, raisins. Sorry.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, so we have covered. There was a bear look-alike, Jeremy Allen White look-alike contest. I don't think so. I don't know if I can zoom in any better on this. Let's see here.
Look like a bear.
Here we go. He appears to not look like this actor in the slightest. He appears to look like Andy Samberg on steroids. Yeah, so this is okay, so basically, if you're somewhat Italian Jewish looking in Chicago, you could look like the guy from The Bear. But
having also not seen this show, and having only one reference for the term bear other than animals revolve around in the woods, I assume that is not what this show is referencing.
No, it is not. From what I hear, the show is actually pretty good. It's got that kid from Shameless who kind of looks like a young Gene Wilder. And he played Lip in Shameless, which, like I said, that phenomenal show. But I don't care. I just thought that was funny that there was another show with bears and such. But here's something that we actually can talk about. So there does seem to be a theme tonight, and it appears to be like having animals, owning animals, not being able to afford the animals that you own. And what I saw and what I liked is there's a very particular person who took the world by storm a couple years ago and then found himself incarcerated. Tiger King's Joe Exotic writes a letter to Donald Trump asking for jail time pardon. The eccentric zookeeper got to fame game cult following for his wild and erratic antics in the Netflix show Tiger King that first aired at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. And I remember where I was because me and Mrs. Three-Pete kind of got in an argument because, during the pandemic, we were spending a lot of time with one another, and we had just gotten married, so we figured a lot of stuff out about each other very quickly. And one thing I learned about myself is I am an asshole, so I'm sleeping on the couch, and it suggested this, and I watched it, and I got about like halfway through to where I started seeing like all this crazy shit. I woke my wife up. We put it on. She didn't want to hang out with me. She wanted nothing to do with me. By like episode 3, we had no idea what we were fighting about. Like that was the like, that's how insane. I'm never gonna financially recover from this, but
I use that one all the time.
Do you think that show would have been half as big had it not come out during COVID?
No way. I don't know. It would have been just as big as like Making a Murderer, or what I mean. But I think since we were all kind of trapped at home,
it became this bizarre phenomenon. It had no right to be.
Up like them for Halloween. What did you say there, Jacob?
Show. Yeah,
I mean, it was
I'm bored. What is this weird show?
It was so weird that I have to wonder if it would have grabbed people's attention anyway.
I don't know, man.
But
like my jaw when that dude shot himself in the head. I don't know if I could say that on YouTube or like when the guy, kind of did the woohoo.
It's there.
Yeah, I already
threw it up
I
already.
already said when he did it, an accidental Cobain, friend of the show, Kurt Cobain. But I just remember just sitting there being like,
oops.
This dude just did he? Because and I wonder how many people's last line of being alive, their last little piece of dialogue was, "It's not loaded." I'm quite a bit. Some of the most famous last words. So Tiger King star Joe Exotic has written a letter to Donald Trump from his prison cell requesting to be freed. The 61-year-old former zookeeper was jailed in 2019 after he was found guilty for 2 counts of murder for hire against rival Carole Baskin.
You're Baskin.
Joe is currently set to be released in 2036, but hopes to taste freedom earlier. At the end of the day, big ship. Nice. Well done. Chat, you're killing it.
Oh, man.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That was when he had that herpes outbreak. All of this. I said, all of this was like a perfect storm of absolute insanity. But at the end of the day, you did try and hire someone to commit murder. Not a great look. I guess you can argue that the person didn't get killed, but that doesn't change anything.
Well, no, conspiracy to commit murder is still a crime, just in case anybody's curious about that.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that arguing a mental health issue might have been a valid defense, though. The man is obviously insane.
And look at me. Look at my life. You can't seriously think I would choose this?
Yeah.
Tiger roaring in the background.
Wait, he was a huge meth head too, wasn't he?
Hey, let's not throw the M word around. No, he was.
Okay.
I think they
is that another thing you can't say?
On the Tiger farm was freaking none of them were good. Remember that girl who got eaten by the tiger, half eaten? That's when he was I'm not going to financially recover from this. She lost her arm. Chick lost her arm.
She did?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, this just in from Daxonar. Insane in the membrane. But let's see. Well, Melvin, what the hell are you still doing up? Making a Murder was amazing, my friend. Okay. Here, I'm going to post this to the chat. What was better, Tiger King or Making a Murderer? I think it was definitely more intriguing, and it's not even my favorite thing that I ever saw. I think Don't Fuck with Cats is probably my favorite Netflix.
You need to set up a poll for that one, dude. You got an hour left to go.
I'm just learning how to do this shit. There's a good chance I'm going to cancel the stream if I do that. So we'll do Tiger King is 1, Making a Murderer is 2, Don't Fuck with Cats is 3. Let's see a chat.
See, I was going to suggest one for did Carole kill her husband?
Absolutely, she did.
No, he ended up being alive. He ended up.
Wait, what?
They made a Tiger King.
They found him
at the end of Tiger King 2. Did you not watch Tiger King 2? Friend of the show, friend of the channel, Tiger King 2.
Wait, there was a Tiger King 2?
Yeah, they made it was like a recap thing, and it was basically it was basically following around Carole Baskins, going like, "Yeah, my life is a living hell since this fucking documentary." Oh, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. Ooh. Oh, the plot thickens. Okay, then she totally killed her husband. I have no problem saying it. Allegedly, allegedly, but also totally, she allegedly totally killed her husband.
So what I had totally missed is that apparently he actually tried to file restraining orders against her a couple of times, saying that she had threatened to kill him before he disappeared, and they were denied. And they were denied.
Because, she's
Wow.
harmless. She would walk around like wearing cheetah pattern and was like, I saw that dead-eyed look. All right. Like, I know. All right.
She
I've
accused him of flying to Costa Rica and having affairs and threatened to kill him. And
I've been living with the same woman for 9 years. I know when a woman wants to kill you. Okay.
Every night when I wake up and that pillow's over my face, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she's
Yep.
like, "Nothing, just close
No,
your
no,
eyes."
no. Ever since I got that sleep apnea machine, she needs to try a new route. But I did get the grinding up glass and
Grab
putting
the
it in
hose.
Yeah. She saw that episode of Oz and she's like,
Oh no.
But
What are you doing with my sleep apnea hose? Oh, making it work better. It's okay. Go back to sleep.
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
clear. I'm trying to clear some blockage. You're breathing.
just standing over me like Chief in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
It
I'm as
works.
big
You're
as I
good.
have
You're
to
still
tell.
breathing.
All right. Oh wait, I can't make a number. I can't make number not. Okay, thanks. Friend of the channel.
Did she get one of those pizzas? Did she get the THC pizza? Because I want one. I want to order one. I don't know where it came from, but I still want one.
Oh, thank you, Dax. Thank
Ask
you
Kenobi.
for putting the rule. Here's the rules.
Yeah,
Yes,
accepted.
and yes, Lilith, I love you so much. Thank you for coming in as early as you did. She was here 2 hours before the show started, and she was like, "Let's go."
It's dedication.
And
It's dedication.
that's the type of stuff we love to see here at the news. So let's see what other. I'll do for Roman. This ought to be fun. See his reaction. Actually, I don't know what your reaction is going to be because, like, I have a certain reaction because, like, I live in a certain. Okay, we got all right. Well, we got 2 for sure. We have Jacob with a big 3. I agree. Three's my favorite.
I never saw this
2.
cat show. So
Dude,
I'll
I will send. I'll send you like a thing for it. But basically, they tracked down this serial killer through the internet. Like internet sleuths like caught this guy because like he was making videos where he's killing cats. And
okay.
Well, natural progression. He started moving on to people.
Right.
But people were still like, no. That shit you were doing with the cats. That's what was too far.
Goodness.
Dogs and cats.
I'm
You
just
don't mess
looking
with
at
them, man.
the headline there: one-legged man mowed down pedestrian in mobility
I
scooter.
keep looking at that
Hit
and I
and
can't
run.
not see it.
Yeah, you know what? First time on the channel, we're gonna do one of these real quick. And we're gonna click on whatever the hell this is. One leg man. This just in.
Oh no.
Alan Briscoe, 62, mowed down his victim outside a nightclub and made no attempt to stop. Which, by the way, I've seen some of these things. Some of these, like other mobility scooters, like those things can truck. But yeah, obviously, if you're gonna make the decision to run someone over, yes, there will be no attempt to stop. Leaving Robert Taylor badly injured.
Sorry. It's okay. I hit the wrong button.
What the hell was that?
I know.
It's just running. It's okay.
We're fine. We're good. Don't make me use the bat.
You don't touch anything, say anything, or do anything unless I tell you. Got it?
All right.
All right.
All right. So he appears to be Robert England.
No one runs from Freddy.
Yeah. Peg leg Freddy. The one. It wasn't me. It was the one-leg man. I don't care.
Sammy, can you drop Lilith's note so that I can see the?
Which this one?
Yeah. Just so I can read the thing that you're going over. It's blocking a large chunk of the article.
My bad. Okay.
I don't
Thank
even
you.
know what's happening anymore.
No. Okay. So the one-legged man is facing jail time after being found guilty of running over a pedestrian with his mobility scooter. Alan Briscoe, 62, left his victim with a broken arm after mowing him down outside a nightclub in Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury.
Shropshire.
That sounds delicious. I want one.
All right. Witnesses describe him as going quite fast down the road and hearing a big bang as he collided with Robert Taylor, who had been crossing the street. Mr. Taylor was left with a broken arm that protruded through his skin
Oh shit!
and
It's one of those.
later
That's not-
died. Although prosecutors said his death was not connected with the incident.
Oh,
Wow.
the fuck!
Way to bury the lead. You're lucky you're not in America, boss, because like you're going to jail for the rest of your life anyway. Or that you know, I guess they could prove it. Not a good day for Robert Taylor. Like Briscoe went on a trial accused of causing bodily harm by wanton or furious driving at Shrewsbury Crown Court. So that is
That's a lot.
just something else. Oh my God! Oh, look at this
I think
guy.
I have actual video of that, Sammy. Share my thing.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, that was the best part in the whole movie. It truly is. Oh my God! Would you look at
there
that?
he went. And there he went. Yep. Now he has a bone protruding through his arm.
Look who popped in. Good
He's
buddy.
got a lot of bones
Friend
protruding
of
all
the
over the place.
channel, Niet from Film Comics Explained. I love this guy. He is such a great guy. I was on his good friend of the channel. No, I was on his show. We did Alien 3 last night, and that was a lot of fun. We're doing Alien Resurrection. I believe coming up. Yeah, this weekend. This Saturday. If I am not being murdered, then we should be able to enjoy that. So I am looking forward to that. But all right, let's.
I'm sorry, I
close
missed
that out.
something. Are you planning on being murdered?
I can't say at this time. I am married. Oh no, man, no.
Wait, no, I didn't say anything.
Allegedly.
Hey,
All right.
Sammy, I gotta go, buddy. I'm sorry. I hate to do that.
No, I
hate to
appreciate you
drop out. I hate
stopping
to drop
in.
out. I got an hour. I had my hour, and then I'm getting the.
No, that was fun. I
will
really
actually kill you
appreciate
in
you.
your sleep. So I'm not kidding about that. So anyway,
Yeah,
we are.
well,
But-
it'd be.
Hey, my
why
bucket
you-
list has been fulfilled. So
No,
we were-
we'll
hey-
definitely get you on.
well, we gotta bring you over to the Empire, Eclectic Goat. We gotta bring you over to the Empire.
I told you.
it was funny. We were actually talking before the show started about the fact that you were like the last person on my bucket list that I had not
Yep,
streamed with.
and and considering it was just me and Jacob, we were like, yeah, we could probably make that work. But before you go, okay, the votes are in. Tiger King 0 votes. Making a Murderer 3. Don't fuck with cats 4 whole votes.
Really, I gotta check out this cat show now.
Oh,
That's
dude,
interesting.
yes, it's right up your alley, buddy. Hey, did you ever end up checking out Kingdom? The Korean zombie show.
You're gonna
We did
notice
show-
a blank look come over my
we
face.
did a show on zombies. I suggested one that takes place in like ancient Korea.
Oh no, actually, no, I do remember that now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm bringing it back. Yes, I remember it. No, I haven't done it.
Yeah, I hear you, rascal.
Mostly because I literally
Sammy-
forgot until right fucking now that it existed.
Sammy,
So
You gotta wait till the cloud downloads it back into Roman's head because
Yeah, I'm
it
sorry.
takes a minute. It does take a minute. I'm 167
And
years old.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, and he's older, so he's still on dial-up.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
he's
Takes long.
we're going by Terminator to the T5.
That was a
Oh,
dial-up
but thank
modem,
you very
so
much
yeah,
for
no,
coming
you're
on.
awesome.
I'm looking
Thanks for
forward
having me,
to
Sammy. I
the show.
appreciate it, my brother.
Oh, I appreciate you, my friend. Anything you want to plug?
Yeah,
besides
we're on every Thursday, 5 Pacific Standard. We are always there. We are like the mail or 2 a.m. Taco Bell. We are very reliable. It's going to happen. And this week we are doing a Friendsgiving special. A lot, we're going to talk about things we're thankful for. Talk about some new stuff too. It's going to be kind of a wrap up. We have the holiday next week, but I wanted to get one of these in before that, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then after the Thanksgiving holiday, we have V for Vendetta, which is going to be a long form deep dive. That's going to be tremendous fun because it's a fantastic movie. And then we got the Christmas season coming up. We got some Christmas specials coming up for December, but always Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So again, thanks for having me, Sammy. Love you, my brother. Jacob, meme master of the interwebs. And I'm glad to go. It's nice to actually be on a show with you and not just back and forth on the Twitter.
Yeah.
So this was fun.
If I were better at time zones, I would be in your chat more often.
Time zones suck. But we must bring you to the Empire. We must bring you over. You must become one of us. One of us. One of us. So on that note, guys, I'm going to beam out before Mrs. the Empire comes out with a kitchen knife. And again, thank you for having me. Everybody like and subscribe to this show. This man needs it. I love Sammy. He is a great creator in so many aspects. YouTube, music. He's an all-around good dude. And I don't say that about most people because I fucking hate most people. So on that note, I'm going to beam out, and everybody take care. Be kind.
Have a good night.
Goodbye, friends. Or, well, friend. Goodbye, friend. So yeah, while we're on another thing, so I was on a show that Vex co-host called 8750, and we were watching this thing, and I'm really trying to bring it around. So we were doing a really bad Sonic the Hedgehog fanfic, and they found out one of the characters was pregnant, and as the character, it's poorly written, so the character announced that they were pregnant and then walked away. And as the character was walking away, the other character went, "Have a great baby." And I'm now going to say that to everyone, and I suggest that you do it as well. So, let me be the first one to extend to all of you, have a great baby. People in the chat, a great baby to you as well. And Lilith, you just spitting game here. Don't know what that means, but I love you anyway. I know what a misanthrope is, but I have more at Ethan in me. Okay, moving on. Yes, thank you. One last thing from Roman, and let's get to our.
Which would be worse?
I don't know. Okay, so let's talk about this. I was
Tyson's buns.
Yes, I was waiting to talk about this story. Christ Chase, I was a Playboy bunny, and the sex was robotic as hell. Had a 5-step seduction method. But a teen boy would have more of a clue. So, wow. I gotta give it to Hef because I also enjoy a good satin smoking jacket. I'm a collector of stupid jackets. I'm a connoisseur of stupid jackets, if you will. Friend of the channel, Stupid Jackets. But I hadn't read the article, but the title was good enough. I don't know, but what are you saying here? Sorry, me. Oh, okay. Sorry, me. Shut face. Make all typos. Okay, I got it. You know what, Lilith? I'm on the same page. Couple of shotaroos in myself. I can see why some typos might happen, and that's fine. You want to be Drunks, that's fine. Yeah, no waters for this dame here. But we are moving on because you know what? Out of the tit of truth, the nectar that nourishes us is news, and that's what we're here for. All right, let's move on. Crystal Hefner, Hugh Hefner's last wife, has opened up about the robotic sex she endured when living in the Playboy Mansion. The Playboy Bunny, 38, met the so she's 30. So she's that's just funny. How long has Hugh Hefner been dead?
The man's been dead for 7 years. Like,
okay, so
really?
she's yeah, okay, yeah, okay,
She got
okay.
nothing.
She's
Got
like,
nothing.
Okay,
I need some
38 years
cash.
old. Okay, she was just 21 when she met the 60 years his her senior at a Halloween party in 2008. And as you can see, the lovely couple here.
This is a woman saying, nobody's paid attention to me in 7 years. I got to get back in the news.
This is a woman.
Right.
This is a cry. I thought like all of Hugh Hefner's wife, where it was like, like blink twice if you're in danger, but like he's also like, I think I know his steps to seduction is be insanely rich and own the Playboy Mansion is probably a great place to start.
Yeah, I mean, nobody who went into that didn't know what they were getting into. I mean, she lived with him for years before they got married.
Well, didn't he always hold on. This
Is it the
warms my heart.
movie? Is it the movie or is it I mean, if it's like one of the stage recordings, at least then you don't have to listen to.
No, I hate people, and I am a theater kid. I hate Les Miserables in any way. I like the story. I like the movie that isn't a musical. Like I think it's a great story, but like I often hate musicals where they have to talk and sing the dialogue the whole time. It's like, no, you can talk and have songs. Like there's plenty of ways to do that correctly. I'm not really a fan, but moving on. Wowzers. Okay. So Miss Crystal Hefner, looking like a snack in 2008, looking like a snack now. Pardon me, goat, but I am a red-blooded American male. I can appreciate.
I am. Yeah, I'm not easily offended over that sort of thing.
Oh, no, holy shit. Okay. 5 years later, on New Year's Eve 2012, Hugh tied the knot at the age of 86 with Crystal, his third wife, who was 26 at the time, in front of his family and a few close friends in the iconic mansion. But now, Crystal, who was married to the Lothario for almost 5 years until he died in September of 2017. So I was asking all these questions. I could have just read the fucking article, but that's the type of lessons we learn as content creators moving forward. So moving on, has opened up on what really went on behind closed doors. It's like you guys remember that show, like Behind the Music. It was like, but behind the scenes, things were falling apart. Oh, you mean it wasn't fun being married to the 86-year-old man in your 20s? Oh, yes. And let's see. Oh, and oh my God, one of my favorite people here is in the chat. Hosty, no. No, Hosty. I love Hosty. Sorry. Moving on. Oh my God, and Common People's here. Comment, like, what time is it for you, bro? Like, I appreciate you stopping in, but don't you gotta get some sleep? All right, we are moving on. We are doing stuff. We are living the dream here. So let's see. Her book, Only Say Good Things, Surviving Playboy and Finding Myself. Well, I can tell you, as a young man in that era, I'm sure a lot of people found themselves to the pictures. that she took. But moving on, she spilled all on her time at the mansion. I can't read, including odd and robotic sex you required of her and other girls at the time. Because, like, yeah, I know he was married, but I'm pretty sure he had like 5 or 6 girlfriends at the time. Oh my God. Hold on. We need this too.
Dude,
Sorry, I
the
know.
guy was 86. The fact that there was any sex at all is pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Much,
I mean,
much less the fact that he was servicing 5 women.
All right, breaking news. Jay Goodwin's up. He is alive. I know he's been feeling under the weather. Goodwin, friend of the channel, Jay Goodwin. It's good to see you, sir. And I wish you well. I wish you health and regularity, and you know, everything else that you can say nice about someone. But everyone, be nice to Jay Goodwin. He's not feeling good. I spoke with him yesterday, and he sounded downright plum tuckered. So let's go on. So I don't know what she means by robotic sex. I don't know how limber. I don't know how limber you're expecting an 86-year-old man to be. But Crystal wrote, this was a well-oiled and well-practiced sequence of events. One that went on at the exact time, the exact way every time.
I also feel like at 86 there would have to be a lot of oil.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many ladies are watching, but once at the chat, if you would do 86-year-old Hugh Hefner, the very spry 86-year-old Hugh Hefner, one went at the exact time, picking some girls from the party and bringing them up, changing them into uniform, which was usually silky pajamas. Not only do the girls have to wear sexy pajamas as their uniforms, but Crystal also detailed that Hugh's 5 steps seduction method, which a teenage boy can compare with. Okay. I was worried. She said, dimming the lights, the music, the porn, passing the pot, and then the sex. All right. So she claimed that, contrary to popular belief, the bedroom antics at the mansion were never fun or sexy. I don't want to watch the video. The blonde beauty added, Hep was just going through the motions of something that he had once been fun and sexy. So, like, obviously, the dude's 86. You know, it's one of those things. But who knows? I see Gore King's in the chat. Gore King, do you have anything? No. Wow. Chat, stop moving. Oh, well, melanoma is a worry. Well, that wasn't very fucking funny. Usually gold. All right, look, common. All right. Hugh doesn't need to be. That's what I'm going for. All right. Let's see. And whilst it turns out that a group sex was norm for Hef, Crystal claimed that he actually preferred this to having intercourse with him alone, what she called little blue pill nights. So on that disturbing note, I think we can discuss this for a little bit and then move on to something a lot less gross, because yeah, thanks Dax. Yeah, this is disgusting. The whole thing's gross. I mean, I do feel bad, but like then again, like, this is what you signed up for.
Yeah, I was going to ask if I was the only person more grossed out by her than him.
Yeah,
not because she signed up for it necessarily, but because she married him, and there is a certain contract you sign up for with marriage that says that after your husband dies, you don't go write a book talking shit about your sex life and how terrible he was and everything, but he's left you millions of dollars.
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I don't think she married for love.
I get that, but even if you don't marry for love, there's still a certain understanding that don't be a see you next Tuesday. Like, have some loyalty even if you don't love the man.
Jacob, you still with us?
Yes.
Okay. Did you just checking? Hadn't heard from you in a little while.
I don't care about this. I mean, come on.
Like I said, this
Does
is a dead
anybody
topic.
care about? I mean, Hollywood people really. We don't care what you do.
No,
when
they
you're not
suck.
on camera.
They all suck.
And
They're all. Sorry, I got taken back by Tyson's hams. But no, yeah, they're all immoral. They all suck. There's nothing. But here's something that might tweak you. Might wake you up a little bit. So as we know, and I hope he's still in the chat. Maybe Niet has something to say about this because he is a resident of Australia, and apparently in Australia, they now have a chart your fart. The CSIRO calls on Australians to track their flatulence. Hold on, Boosh. What are you saying now? You crazy Boosh. Yeah.
She was blinded by his wallet.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is such a poignant point from my buddy Dax. Yes. So whether they'd be silent but deadly or loud and proud, the CSIRO wants us to keep track of how and when we pass wind. Australia's National Science Agency says charting farts can help scientists learn more about the leading causes like gut health. I'm actually kind of relieved to see this. I hope it wasn't like an AOC like climate control thing, or just I don't know. See, Alfredo, these are the questions. This is why I'm glad you're here. And that's another thing. We got 37 people in the chat. If you could please don't just head to my channel. Well, obviously you're watching it on my channel, but if you could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. But if you could like and subscribe to my friends here, that would be great as well. Because I am an announcer. Second that I get monetized and I can start getting super chats, I'm gonna let the chat be able to suggest certain stories as well within reason. I'm gonna check it out before I put it up on the screen. But like, if you guys come across something funny, I would definitely like to have you guys be more involved. And let's we love you, Randy. Make love to me, Randy, please. Yes, but I'm in the future I do have I have people that I want to be involved, and all you guys are just so great. You guys are absolutely killing it in the chat. And there you go. Let that be your mantra for the week. Get me to 500 subscribers and I will give you the news. And not only do I have the news, I have plenty of other things on the way. And yes, thank you so much, pal. Boosh, friend of the channel, Boosh McFadden. But it's 20. It's 20 on the hour, and unfortunately, Jacob, you know what that means for you. So we now have Jacob Ironside, and he's gonna give us the weather. Jacob, what's going on out there?
Well, today in briny breezes, Florida, it rained cats and dogs, and people started stepping on poodles. Watch your step; it's a doozy.
Yeah. Well, that sounds dangerous there, Jacob. And would you suggest people bring an umbrella or bring a milk bone?
Probably a milk bone. That seems like the best thing to bring.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice little ditty. Hold on. I just want to get back to the. All right, Jacob. There we have Jacob Ironside. Thank you so much for that lovely rendition of the weather.
And if you're in Florida today, watch out for those mastiffs.
Yes, exactly. You didn't have to do it, but
Yes.
you did. I know. Sorry, buddy. It came down to you by default, but I did warn you that it might happen.
Oh, that's
So
okay.
I'm not completely
I
torn.
was ready. Yeah.
I never I didn't tell Goat the first time that she was doing sports, which was funny for me, but nobody else knew what the hell was going on. But
You
I
didn't
was
tell
kind
me
of like,
this time I was doing sports.
no, I always want to keep it random, but like you at least knew that it's a thing. You know, that nobody is safe from the
Mwahaha.
yes, cue evil laughter. All right, let's close some of
You
these
should have a
out.
Norm Macdonald joke segment.
Oh, I thought I did that in the beginning with my
Oh, you did? Oh, sorry.
with my with my Joe Biden quote. But no, yeah. So there's plenty of time to grow and nurture this.
Yeah.
But let's find you know, for music fans, I'm sure we're all going to be relieved
Oh,
to
yes.
know that Kid Rock and Nickelback are going to be co-headlining what will be the biggest gathering of divorced dads ever. I really don't have much more to say on this. Even though I'm from Detroit, I'm not a huge Kid Rock guy. I've never been much of a Nickelback fan either, and to know that they're in one place, and it's a very specific type of fan that you're going to be getting at this.
Yeah.
What a
But I'm
strangely
also
specific audience.
very strangely specific audience, but I'm also reading this article, and I'm not. It's very opinionated, so to speak. So I'm really not going to give it more of the time today. But I just wanted to let you know that somewhere out there, yeah, damn it, that's why I didn't want you to go, Roman. I was saving that for you. That was just for you, buddy. When I saw that you were coming on the show, let's see. Oh, well,
Another one of Roman's
thanks very
favorite
much,
bands,
PBR.
Nickelback.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, I mean he knows, yeah, and like I said, some of the nicest people in the world to wear Ed Hardy T-shirts in 2024 would be Nickelback fans. Let's see, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
Can we talk about the Can we talk about the cheese theft?
Oh, absolutely. Do you got it in the private chat?
I can put it in the chat, private chat.
I would
Give me 2
love if you
seconds.
did that. Let's all go to the live.
This is the first news thing it popped up on, but it's on a whole bunch of them, so I'm not familiar with this particular.
Yes. So, you know, we almost talked about this last week, and you know what? I do feel like I shortchanged the audience by not bringing that up. But last week,
I do love me some cheese.
I do too, but is it worth it? Do the ends justify the means on this one? The Great British Cheese Heist. Who stole $390,000 worth of cheddar?
That must
Some
have
of the
been some
best
sharp
cheese in the
cheddar.
world is stolen from a distributor in London. But who done it and how? I mean, this is like some deep stuff, guys.
It's like a an Agatha Christie murder mystery setup.
Yeah, it's gonna be like one dude who like has like a very like well-to-do wine cellar, and he's like, and I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you people who give a shit about cheddar. So when art and scams come together, it's usually when art and scams come together, it's usually paintings and sculptures that make the news. However, in this strange turn of events, Neil Yards Dairy, a distributor and retailer of British cheese based in London's Borough Market, has been defrauded of £300,000, which is roughly $389,000 worth of award-winning cloth-bound artisan cheese. In a statement, the Metropolitan Police said on Monday, 21st of October. So, you know, this is this one's been hovering in the back, but like it is noteworthy. For Roman. Oh yeah, I was seeing we got Adam Gray here, friend of the channel. Adam Gray, Dempsey, friend of the channel.
It's actually probably really good, depending on the
Oh,
cheese, because
I'm sure.
certain really expensive ingredients like truffles and really rare cheeses are very expensive and very hard to get. Wines, really expensive wines are really.
I see what you did there, you rascal. Dempsey, I hope everything's going well with you. But yes, I mean, this is insane. So is it? I guess I'll find. Oh, by the way, thanks for picking. Like I've seen different iterations of the story. You found this one on Al Jazeera, did you?
There was. I just looked up cheese theft story, and this was the top of the list, so.
No worries. I was just saying. I was like, I get all my news from Al Jazeera. That's.
Oh, I just grabbed the one at the top of the list.
Oh, I'm just teasing. No, I always appreciate you guys being there. Look at Dempsey doing his shout outs, you sexy bearded individual.
I have read about 4 different versions of this story.
I have as well.
Because I find it very amusing.
Okay, so you know what? You being an expert on this, and I really don't want to read through all of this just by the way that it's worded. So is it counterfeit cheese? Is how they swindled? There's my guy. That's what I was looking for. That's why he's the king.
Yes, there you go.
Gord never change.
So cheese is one of those things that, so they actually say if the market is really bad and you want to like have a surefire retirement, invest in cheese, store it, and then resell it, because it's the one thing guaranteed to go up in price like over 50 years. It gets incredibly expensive incredibly quickly. And so when you have these massive amounts of cheese wheels, the thing is, I don't know how they got it out of there, because these cheese wheels are like, they can get to be hundreds of pounds. I guess they must have been smaller wheels.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to have a forklift for some of the bigger wheels of cheese.
Yeah, I've seen some doozies.
Yeah. But I guess I don't think cheddar can be. I don't think cheddar is one of the really massive ones. But
Dax,
yeah.
Hold on, Dax. I know that I gave you a wrench. Gotta up your game. Stay poop. All right, let's see. Fun fact: cheese hits the same pleasure centers as heroin. I've often thought about this, because the last time I was under a bridge eating nachos, I was like, I got to get my life back together. Thank you, Dempsey. Thank you. Oh my God, my favorite cryptid is in the chat, guys.
Did he get the Yeti joke from earlier?
Pizza story.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were talking about you earlier. No, Phil, you're on it too. Oh, thank you so much, buddy. You get me.
I didn't know you owned a pizza shop.
Yeah, we didn't know that you owned a pizza shop. You might have to catch that on the rewatch, but yeah, you should definitely not do that again, because you scared a lot of people. But yes, so is it counterfeit cheese, or they actually heisted the cheese?
No. They actually like stole a whole bunch. This is apparently one of the largest cheddar retailers in all of Europe. Wow. And some of their cheeses are highly sought after and really famous, which is why they think they might actually be able to retrieve it, because apparently it's like really specifically known. Like people who know cheese actually can tell their cheese specifically.
Hey, we care, Lilith. We care. It is noise. It is noise. Yeah, no,
the power of cheese.
Yeah, dude. Okay, it says 24 950 cheddar wheels, 24 tons of
That's why I said I'm not really sure how they got out with that.
And apparently, like, cheese doesn't go bad; it just gets better and better with age. Which I
If you
don't know.
store it properly, yeah, and it gets more expensive with age.
Yeah.
And according to this, they let's see, translation. So for us, it's about $58 for just over 2 pounds. For the European people, it's 45 pounds per kilogram.
Yes, that is insane.
So
Yes,
yeah,
so we talked about it.
very expensive stuff.
All right, so I think this will
I
this
kind of want to
next
do the math on that. 300,000 pounds at what's that work out to? 20 something dollars a pound.
Listen, I love you. I regard you as a friend. I will not do math on a Sunday night.
Hey, you were the one that brought up work.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. That's fair. But I think we have time for one more story. As much as I hate to leave, because like we're just having a grand old time on this, and you might not like this one either, Jacob, but like I read this headline and I couldn't I couldn't help myself. I spent 1,200 pounds getting my penis tattoo. Now I can't have sex. And I already did the math. That's about like $1,500 US. So 1,500 on a penis tattoo. And now apparently, okay, so author Arthur O. Urso is no stranger to tattoos. 70% of his body is covered in tattoos. But apparently, his lifestyle is a certain thing. Okie dokie. I don't know if I should be showing this, but apparently this douchebag got his penis tattooed, and now his stuff's not working. I really don't feel bad for him. He appears to be a giant douchebag. But okay, yeah. So they're talking about his polyamorous lifestyle, but hold on. Let's see what good.
So, is it possibly the STDs then?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think there's more going on, but I was like, I spent $1,500 on this penis tattoo, and all I got is this lousy flaccid noodle, and that's good. Actually, I think the headline, that's one of those stories where the headline pretty much covers itself, so we can do one more.
That guy wins a Darwin Award.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, there's certain things I don't know what you were expecting. I don't know what anyone says. Okay, we got time. Like I said, I'm just blowing through these ones where the headline tells the story.
Sad. I'm not sad about that guy removing himself from the gene pool.
Yeah, absolutely.
And while
silver linings, right?
And while the headline may tell us everything we need to know about the story, that doesn't mean we can't make fun of him more.
Yes, but I also have this one, and this is a story of triumph. We are going to end it out on a good note. So she ran at the New York City Marathon drunk, and she'll do it again. God damn it! Look at that. Look at her. It was like, look
She
how
looks
happy
so
she
happy.
is. That's because she's drunk. Let's go this quote. As a competitive person, I have a mindset that I want to run as fast as I can. That's a really good mentality to have when you're in a race.
That's
good.
That does seem to be the point. Yes.
Yes. It was like that dumb quote that I heard, like, whoever puts the most points on the scoreboard is probably going to win this ball game today. And it was like, really?
That's a Norm joke right there. I'm gonna win this race by running really fast.
I think
very much feels.
Didn't the Tour de France used to like normalize drinking during the bike race. Don't I remember hearing that at some point? They'd have people like along the route where you could just grab a beer and down it because it was really hot.
Yeah, that'd be great too, because you're expecting everyone to be like, "Is this Gatorade?" And it's like, nah.
At some point, they were just like, "Okay, you can't do that anymore."
Bordeaux, but
it's a pub crawl now, man.
Yeah, it is. It was the longest pub crawl. Oh my god, I didn't look at the time. We have plenty of time. Oh, I'm happy about that.
I mean, honestly, you'd think you'd feel less pain. Like your muscles wouldn't hurt as much?
Well, you see some of these people, like, they run and, like, it chafes so much, like, their nips start bleeding and everything, and it's just like, why would you? There we go. That's the hard hitting. I'm gonna have to have Common People on. He can be my headline guy. But no, I don't know. I feel like it's coming to its natural progression here, unless I can find something else. Okay, we already had penis tattoo guy. Let's see here. We could talk about nearly $9,000 worth of cocaine hidden in hot chocolate packages at the
What?
Yeah, moving on. Hold on. We're going to stop the screen there. We're going to share the screen there. And this was wild. Read about this earlier today. Yeah, nearly 9,000 K worth of cocaine hidden in hot chocolate packages found at Dulles Airport. Packages were originally discovered October 5th. That doesn't look like hot chocolate to me, guys. I'm no detective, nor do I claim to be.
White chocolate, white hot chocolate.
Oh my god! I hope that was what he tried to like play it off.
Let's not, feed it to any small children and find out.
Yeah, well,
That would-
if there's one thing we learned tonight, guys, don't put it in your pizza.
All I can think of is all it would take is one box accidentally like making it out into some family. and some little kid ending up, because that's a lot of cocaine.
And I got like Northern Virginia. I could just imagine that one dude who like wrote that Richmond, north of Richmond guy was like, putting cocaine inside a hot chocolate, and like just singing that stupid song over and over and over again about how like rich people can afford. Friend of the channel, by the way, hot chocolate and rich people. Shout out to my friends, rich people. Sorry,
I was gonna say, if rich people are friend of the channel, why do we need monetization?
I mean, they didn't get rich by giving a douchebag
Giving
like me.
it away. Yeah, so that first long paragraph there is a little annoying. The Swiss Miss seems perkier than usual.
Wait! I didn't see it. Where is it?
The courier was not criminally charged.
Oh, well, unfortunately, in some of these cases, but in some of these cases, like these people don't know that they're actually shipping goods, contraband, so to speak. But boy, is it fun to joke about. That would be my luck. Like, I'd get my CDL, I'd get approved, or and finally you get my first big haul, and then they're like, did you know that all this hot chocolate is cocaine? And I'm like, no, I did not.
No, I did not know that.
I mean, this is why they ask you the question about, like, did you pack your own bags? Do you know what's in the packages that you're bringing on board?
You know what, Zombie? We'll have to get you on here too, buddy. But if you can find that article and send it to me, just hit me up on Twitter. That's another thing that I'm going to start putting in, is because like I like to keep topical articles, but like we'll have some notable, like I do want to start adding something called like memory lane, because I mean, we're in no shortage of crazy news, but sometimes there's crazy news that we should talk about that has happened in the past. So I'd be more than happy to track that article down and talk about it. But like, if you come across it first, you send it on over to 3-Pete. We'll give it a gander.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know why that reminds me, but I think I've mentioned that I used to work with law enforcement, and there was a guy who was picked up for sleeping on a park bench. And he wasn't drunk and he wasn't high. And so the police said, hey, what's going on? And he said, well, I've been talking with this woman online for a year, and she told me she wanted to get married. So I sold everything I owned and came out here, and I got here and she said, oh, I didn't really think you were serious. I'm already married.
Oh.
And he said, and now I have no way to get home.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
it's a puppy.
Yep.
All right, guys. So
Don't make rash decisions.
yeah, it's nice to see that Jay Goodwin is. I feel like he's feeling a lot better. Agreed. I am also not a cat food lady.
I was trying to figure out, like, whether
Lilith, you're bringing the heat tonight. I know you're having some drinks and you're throwing some stuff out there, but like, chef's kiss, darling. Like you're
my
you're
brain
really
is trying so hard to figure out where to put the comma in that sentence because there are so many options.
Yeah, I know what you means, baby. Now I know what you means. Yes, I love you too. We got one more. It's late. It's Sunday. Which, by the way, I would like to lead right into my buddy Gooch's show, Late Night with Gooch. I'm sure you're all gonna jump over there. He's got a banger of a show. He's got Atreus on tonight. That's gonna be a hell of a lot of fun. What we got?
Oh.
No, she is not. And I'm sure she was having sake or some sort of man, you were just coming up with the hits tonight there, Dax. Here's my last stupid story. That I have more
that I sent you.
Oh, you have a stupid video. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay.
Sammy has not yet mastered the art of juggling private chat and everything else.
Dude, I've mastered the art of like pissing with the seat up. Jacob found something. Oh, damn it. No, we just have to move it over because I can't see another problem that I didn't foresee. Like when I click on something, it's going and it's covering the Streamlab. And when it's covering the Streamlab or StreamYard. Yeah, when it's covering that, I can't see what's going on with the show. But either way, this is from Jacob. Thank you very much. Is he dead?
Is he dead? I was going to say, is he dead? What?
Is he dead? He's definitely. Oh no!
Ooh, no! That was a turn they were not expecting.
Could have foreseen this. Who could have foreseen this?
Ay, marica, siguió.
Me too, dear. Me too.
Apparently, he survives.
The stupid usually do.
One would assume that if he hadn't survived, YouTube would be upset about it being on here as a entertainment.
Oh no! As much as I would like to give, Nia more play. Oh my god! It's still playing on my end. Let's see here. This one's so stupid, guys. It was stupid when it first dropped. It's managed to get dumber and dumber.
I'm still trying to decide if the guy in the tire was vomiting when he went down over the hill.
Oh,
yeah.
That'd be a mess.
I mean, but you know, it takes a point in pride, like when you can tell everybody, who are we kidding? He's not going to the office on Monday. He doesn't work in an office. He's not working at the fucking bank. He got in a tire, he rolled down. But this continues to amaze me every single time, and it's escalated. Okay. How a viral duct tape banana became worth $1 million. If you guys don't know or have been following the story, someone duct taped a banana to a wall, and that's where we are with modern art. Someone went, and a bunch of other douchebags came up behind him and went, oh yes, and now it's worth $1 million schmackaroos. So walk into any supermarket, you can generally buy a banana for less than $1. In this economy, I beg to differ, but yes.
I think at the time they made it though, you could.
Yes. But it became worth more than $1 million at auction. A yellow banana fixed, which by the way, it's not like coated in anything. It's just a banana, so like it's going to rot. It's probably gonna fall out of the duct tape after it shrivels. I don't have $1 million to throw around. It to me, this feels like a poor investment. Experts, poor investment.
Yeah, poor investment. Yeah.
Okay.
I spent $1 million and all I got was this rotten banana.
So the yellow banana fixed to the wall with silver duct tape is a work entitled "Comedian" by Italian artist Maurizio Cataliano. First debuted in 2019. So like this fruit is long shriveled, and yeah, so this banana's from 2019.
If you're gonna do art, at least do a little pencil sketch of a banana. I mean, that's not even
people
trying. I mean, come on.
People were giving Andy Warhol shit when like he had like a picture of banana was the cover of that Velvet Underground like album cover. This is simply just a banana. But the comedian was withdrawn.
Wait a minute. They franchised this?
I don't know, Goat. You're a faster reader than I am. I haven't got. Where are you seeing that? What paragraph?
Well, I'm not really sure because Dax's thing is in front of it, but it says bidders won't be buying the same fruit as was on display in Miami. Those bananas, plural, are long gone. Oh, a backup banana was brought in.
Oh, okay. And by the way,
there are 3 editions of it that have been sold between 120,000 and 150,000. They have franchised the duct tape banana.
Well, somebody had to eventually, but also Dax, this is my show. Friend of the channel, Dax and our also mod. This is my show, and I will do the news anyway I see fit. Thank you. Thank you for stopping.
So this artwork has upkeep. You have to continually buy new bananas and new duct tape to.
Okay. So I was wondering about that. I was like, so do you think like there's like a method to the madness? They find like a similar banana or anything goes. This one. Oh well, good night, sir. Thank you for coming in. Hit me up, man. We'll get something worked out.
Zombie Box, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. I've met him in a couple other things, and he's been very awesome in chats and stuff. So like I appreciate him hanging out here. You can get your news from anywhere else, but you chose to get it here, and eternally grateful. Because like I said, from the tit of truth, the sweet nectar of that is news, and that's how we satiate the masses, is with news and truth, and the truth in news. And also those same words again, over and over again, in different order, because that's how douchebag speeches are made.
I'm really torn on this because part of me, I say I'm not very easily offended by things, nor do I consider myself a huge art fan. But this did come really close to offending me. On the other hand, they did call it comedian, which, if it is intended as satire at the people willing to pay that kind of money for a banana with duct tape on it, then part of me considers it sort of brilliant.
Yeah.
But without knowing, like,
no, this is douchebaggery.
I don't know. Is it douchebaggery, or are the people willing to pay $120,000 for banana douchebags?
Hold on.
Especially when, like, it's literally been called comedian, which suggests to me that it's a statement about, like, hey, you're a dumbass if you're willing to pay huge amounts of money for a banana.
I'm trying to find a very specific
what's the dude's
piece of
name
modern art.
who did this artwork?
I mean, to me, maybe it's that I've read The Watchmen too many times, but the comedian in The Watchmen is specifically satire at pointing at the state of the world. And to me, if you look at this as satire in the state of modern art, that makes it make more sense.
Here. No, hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Like, this is the level of douchebaggery we're talking about here. This is a modern art exhibit. And he poked, they're all filled with sand. He poked a little hole at the bottom.
Oh, you're not, you're going to get no argument that modern art is absolutely full of douchebaggery.
No, here, we'll watch it again in case you didn't get the art. Friend of the channel, Art.
Art's the guy.
How did I not think of that?
Art's the guy with no arms and no legs that you hang on the wall, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm torn between, like, really hating the banana thing and thinking that there is a slight possibility that maybe he was just making fun of art customers.
It's very much like one of those, like, every time I see like a modern art piece, I'm always,
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
But you know, we can also do this going out. You know, he's not here tonight, but he's a friend of the channel. I always want to give him a shout out. Here's my buddy Leon.
You guys are gonna have to deal with the fact that I look like an absolute horror right now. Just a straight fucking lot lizard.
All right. I think that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. Chat, you were absolutely phenomenal. Dax, thank you so much for showing us cactuses, giving us the stop sign. Poignant as ever. And, you know, I think we all remember where we were when the cactuses stood up to the tanks in Tiananmen Square. And it was a happy ending. Happy ending. And you can believe me because I know the news. Guys, thank you so much for coming on. I had a lot of fun. Is there anything that you would like to plug? Jacob, let's start with you. What do you got going on this week, my friend?
Yeah, Tuesday night on my show, I'll be going over the movie Paths of Glory. It's a old World War I movie. It's actually a courtroom drama, so that'll be fun. And then I will be on Roman's Thanksgiving show Thursday.
I will also be on that show. I'm looking forward to it. It's your clock.
It's Saturday. It's the clock. It's the clock, man.
I was like, we haven't been going that long.
Is my D&D game night
Absolutely.
show,
which,
Orient
by the way,
War
I've
on
got
the
a couple
Gorn
episodes of
Express.
that. A lot of fun. I'm not into tabletop gaming. I would love next time you do a new round.
We need to fix that.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to break into it, but unfortunately, I was popular in high school, and I never had the chance.
That's all right. We can fix you.
Oh no, don't worry, dear. I fixed myself. No, I've always been a fan of those games. The scene in Detroit is not great, so to speak. Oh my God, Little Miss Anonymous coming in at the end, at the buzzer. LMA, one of my favorites. Thank you so much, dear.
Hey, Little Miss.
Go. What are you doing?
Sorry, I got distracted. I was
thinking
about how to rope you into my Shadow of the Demon Lord game.
I like I said, I'm open to suggestions. I'm trying very much just to get these things off the ground here, and I will after this, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of what I have coming up next for the channel. But please, Eclectic Goat, tell us all about it.
I am on B-side on Friday for DOA because it is one of my favorite noir movies.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. I know this is going to shock everyone, but B-Sides has a good movie on Friday. An actually good movie on Friday.
I don't believe you, but I will check it out.
It is, and it is not just my opinion. It is generally considered one of the great classic noir movies.
Okay.
I am kind of behind on my own videos because I had headset issues, but I am now newly set up and can actually talk again. So I am going to finish up my book versus movie.
You're good.
For the Green Mile. And I am working on some. I'm trying to put together some videos with other collaborators, or some collaboration videos with other people that I don't normally collaborate with, to work some of my role-playing love into my videos. So like books that would make good role-playing games, video games that would make good role-playing games, movies that would make good role-playing games, and role-playing games that would make good movies and video games and books. So Jacob, we may have to chat at some point.
No, I'm absolutely loving that you're doing the Green Mile. I love that. And like I said, there's another shout out to Adam Gray and B-Sides. That is one of my favorite shows to hop on. It's one of the best shows that that YouTube has no respect for some reason. B-Sides is an absolute treat. Adam and Barbara are just some of the nicest people that I know on the internet. But that's great. And your book Does It Better has been awesome. I'm very excited to see what you bring to I forgot my train of thought. But no, I love you. You're always welcome on the show. Jacob, the same. I just have a blast hanging out with you every Thursday.
Good.
And this was a fun show. I'm glad. But if you guys are sticking around, please jump right into Goosh's after this. But I do have a new show that I'm going to be starting. It's not ready yet, but here's like a little teaser trailer of what's going to happen. So why don't we just bounce to this and let's figure out.
Can this be accomplished?
I know you're all
As a man, I'm flesh and blood. I can be ignored, I can be destroyed, but as a symbol, as a symbol, I can be incorruptible.
He gave us a signal. Where are you?
Something elemental, something terrifying.
Yeah, that's right, folks. I am starting my own Batman show. I'm going to be going from the ground up. My objective is to get every normie, every person who wants to get in on Batman. By the time you're done listening to the stream, I'm going to give you a PhD on Batman. So that's called Cavecast. That's going to be dropping sometime soon. We have a lot of people who are going to be coming on. I've been talking with Spencer. He's the editor of the site Bounding Into Comics. He's going to be jumping on a couple streams. Just a bunch of different comic book people, all talking about this, but not just comic book people, movie people, because Batman encompasses so much in our pop culture, and who better to get you well informed on the hero in the guise of the demon than your old boy 3-Pete. So keep that in mind.
Any chance it's gonna be family friendly?
Oh yeah, no, I don't think we're breaking the internet on that one, hon. You'll be.
I have a nephew who is absolutely obsessed, specifically with Batman toys, like Lego sets.
Oh no, we're starting from the basics. I'm having people who are going to come on and know about what they're talking about, and we're going to be covering things. So episode 1 is going to be on Batman. Episode 2 is going to be on the Batmobile. We're covering all iterations, all variations, how it's progressed through the years, different gadgets inside of it. Friend of the channel, Batmobile. But like all these different things and what it means. Yes, we'll probably get to that 4 years from now, because like I said, we're probably not going to get to Alfred or Robin or any of the Rogues Gallery until we cover everything. Like you want to know why there's a giant penny in the Batcave? You're going to come to 3-Pete's channel. I'm going to tell you all about it.
That sounds really cool.
You want to know why there's a red phone in Commissioner Gordon's office and you don't see it anywhere else? You're going to come to 3-Pete's channel. We're trying to get Chuck Dixon on to talk about Bane. We have a bunch of people that really know what they're talking about. Talking about coming on and doing all this stuff. So it is something that I'm taking my time with. I know it might not even drop until next month. Because obviously we're in the middle of this month, so we will see. But I have great panels set up, and I was like, especially when we get to like the movie aspect, I might be talking to certain people. There's a book that just dropped that's a continuation of that movie. I just read it. I thought it was phenomenal. I've been talking to the author of that as well. So we have people who absolutely love this character and think that this character is important, not only in pop culture, but like on the world stage. Batman is something that is a phenomenon, and I'm going to be very happy to people who just want to get into it or don't understand like certain references. You come to 3-Pete. 3-Pete's going to teach you about those references. But as for right now, chat, you've been wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful night. You could get your news from everywhere, but you chose to get it here. So thanks for stopping in. Please head to Gooch's channel. He's got my buddy Atreus on tonight. Absolutely phenomenal content creator. Him and Kaida, they got the show called New Blackstreet. It is one of the funniest shows on YouTube right now. It was like, seriously, there's times that I'm absolutely like holding my side laughing, and like I'm not lying. Like I'm not saying it to be nice. It is a banger of a show. So please tune in. But you guys have a great night. Everyone say bye. Bye. Bye's in the chat. Bye's to everybody. Love, love, love. Mean it, mean it, mean it.